everybody? Trevor back with another video. And I'm going to show you my Ember Prime Steel Path build. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways you can build it and make it work. But yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, heavy attack weapon. Anything will do. I just prefer not to use the gun blades, but that's up to you if you want to make it work or not. You can use Pennant, Hate, New Scythe, the new Tenet Sword, you know, all that different stuff. So anything that's really powerful for heavy attack, just use that. So, Ember Prime. I'm going to show you two different builds. Seal Charge, I want to actually swap this out for Swift Momentum. Just don't have the mod slots right now, so at the moment, just using Seal Charge. If I can, you can make this work with the 4-forma build like this, but I accidentally formatted out the wrong polarity, which was my bad. So normally you have a D polarity here, the Vassar and the polarity right here. I accidentally formatted that out and put a dash. It did not mean to. I meant to put the dash right here. That was my fault. So if you have the D polarity still right here, and then you put in another dash right here, you'll actually be able to fit Swift Momentum up here. I did put a forma into the the augment slot, or not the augment, the Exilius mod slot. You don't really need this mod slot personally. I say just go Power Drift or the meta Prime Sure-Footed, but it's really up to you what you want to rock. As long as your strength is above or 100% or higher, you will be fine. And this build does not dip into it. So Steel Charge, Power Drift, Prime Continuity, Hunter, Adrenaline, Umbral Fiber, Prime Flow, Umbral Vitality, Streamline, Gladiator Resolve, and Stretch. So you have no negatives and nothing super high, but overall pretty good, you know, base setup. Now, there's two things I will tell you about your Arcane. So Arcane Guardian, in my opinion, is a must if you're going high-end level. Helps keep you alive so much longer. So Arcane Energize. I would prefer Arcane Grace right now, but since I don't have Arcane Grace, it's fine, don't need it. But Arcane Energize is a pretty good secondary option slot, if not arguably better than it. So it's really up to you what you want to rock on it. I'm just rocking Arcane Energize. I don't have Arcane Grace, but I'm guessing it'll be pretty good based on the build and all that. The Arcane Guardian for the extra armor, just extremely powerful overall. 900 armor for 20 seconds. While you're just taking damage, you take damage a lot. So that's going to be the baseline build for this Ember. And for your melee weapon, just go a normal heavy attack build and then have Life Strike on there at least, so you can at least heal. And that's why I'm saying like you need a heavy attack weapon, because you have really no survivability in this. You have no way of getting your health back. So the best way, I just say, just chuck on Life Strike, you'll be fine. You'll be one-shotting most things anyways. Acolyte spawn in, you'll 1-2 shot them anyway. So overall, you'll be fine. This is a pretty decent thing. Primary, secondary, don't really need them, but if you want to, you can. So this is the first build that I'm going to show you on your Ember. This is the one I'm going to use the rest of the video, but this is the secondary build I recommend using. So Steel Charge or Swift Momentum, preferably Swift Momentum. Power Drift, but I don't have enough mod slots in this one right now, so I'm just showing you it without the Power Drift. Prime Continuity, now Exothermic, her augment mod, so when enemies die with her 4th ability active, they have a 15% chance to drop energy orbs. Really powerful augment. I actually enjoy this a lot. Streamline, Stretch, Umbral Fiber, Umbral Vitality. Now Adaptation, the reason why I'm rocking Adaptation instead of more health, like the other one, is you don't have Hunter Adrenaline on, which is going to help keep your health pretty high, because, you know, you're converting some of the damage into health, or into energy. So, but you're going to rock Adaptation instead, just because it's going to give you a lot of damage resistance, like resistance to a lot of things, so you'll just be fine. And on top of your 90% chance damage resistance with your Immolation, you'll be pretty much invincible. Just Don't look at the damage reduction. It's normally going to be 90%. I just don't have power drift up here, so that's why. But if you have adaptation, chuck on that. With your immolation, you're pretty much taking no damage from certain procs at all. Oh, they're shooting you with impact, you're immune to impact. You're shooting you with slash, you're immune to slash. Like, you're just so crazy tanky with this setup. This is going to be my go-to endgame setup. I just need more formas. And then this is like your Arcane Guardian, of course, again, but Arcane Energize is a must for this one because since you don't have Hunter Adrenaline to help keep your energy up, you're using Exothermic to help keep your energy up, which it's just dropping a bunch of orbs. You're going to need Arcane Energize because Arcane Energize with anything that drops a bunch of orbs is just extremely powerful. So that's why I would recommend Arcane Energize for a must for this one, for this kind of build. But since I just still need to form of this a couple more times, I wish they can go up here. If it could, I would be chucking it up there all the time, but you can't. So, but overall, like, this setup is extremely powerful. You'll see this one in the build or in the rest of the video. The base combo for it is, you know, get your stuff, your immolation up pretty high. Keep the enemies unpaused. So you're gonna immolate them, or use your fourth, and then just heavy attack. And this is pretty much all you're gonna be doing. Now let me show you my energy. I'm not really even taking that much damage. I'm keeping my energy up. Oh, I need help. Back up to max. So overall, this is a pretty good setup. There's one little thing I'm going to tell you. So go over to your equipment. I forgot to do this in the rest of the video, but you could do this. So if you go over here, go up to your dragon keys. Which one is it? It's the... Not the hobbled. Is it the decay? Shields are greatly reduced. Yeah, so decaying key. If you're rocking the first build, just chuck on the decaying key. You'll have 94 or 109 shield. So I'll start stacking this up. So then this pretty much lets them break your shield extremely easily. Activate this. Armor strip. And it's just powerful. You'll see this build in the video just without the decaying key. I just completely forgot about it. You're pretty much invincible. You just gotta make sure you watch your energy, and when it gets low, or when your bar gets too high and you're using too much energy because it's been active for too long, just activate your second ability, Fire Blast, and it helps reset it. So overall, good build, but if you are rocking the second build, just make sure you have Arcane Energize and you still have Power Drift up here. Just it's the same thing as the first one. You just swap out Hunter Adrenaline and Gladiator Resolve for Exothermic and Adaptation. Don't be like me. Do not forma out the D polarity. Don't be like me and do that. I did not mean to, but I did. Keep that D polarity. You'll still be using it. Overall, great build, great survivability. You'll see this in the video. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Scans show Grenier are harvesting Kuba nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuba catalysts. Predictable. As expected, Grenier have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach the catalysts to begin harvesting. Ready for a capsule. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support incoming. Additional life supply has arrived. ship has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it. Life support capsule. earn this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. fight, the more successful we will be. Arteo operative just found. They could not do this without you.